Hello everyone, my name is Pauline Ibrahim. Welcome to another edition of What Do You Do to Improve Your Health? In our previous episode, we talked about healthy eating. And today, we are going to talk about how to prioritize your daily meal. We have with us Sadino Simpson.
Hi Pauline.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Eating healthy is very important. But most importantly is how you eat your meal. So I don't know, please, what's your take on this?
Like you said earlier, it's very important to eat healthy, but what you eat, how you eat, and the time you eat is what counts the most. A few years ago, I actually experienced indigestion. And that led to poor eating habits and also poor timing. I just kept eating randomly, not minding what I eat, how I eat, at especially particular time I eat. So I wasn't careful enough to be able to know that there are some particular time I shouldn't eat, especially at night. Okay. You can imagine eating like 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., especially when you feel like watching movies sometimes, you are tempted to eat something and you don't care, you just eat whatever you feel like eating, not knowing that this was actually affected. It was just like it was piling, and then all of a sudden it affected even how I eat. I couldn't eat at a point. But I actually realized that it was indigestion. After some consultation and investigation, I had to find out what's really the cause of me not finding appetite anymore to eat, because it was like you want to eat, but things are already in your belly. It's like your belly is already full. So when I discovered that it was indigestion, I had to I started watching what I eat, especially at night. Okay. I became very careful. As long as it's a particular time, I don't eat at night anymore. I just try to see how to, eat light at night. In the morning, don't skip your breakfast, because you can imagine skipping your breakfast, and which is the most important part of the meal for the day. So when you skip your breakfast, that means you're automatically starving yourself, and by doing that, you're already inflicting something in you, especially things like heartburn, ulcers, so it's not actually good for you to skip your breakfast. Eat your breakfast when it's due, and then you watch when you eat in the afternoon. At night, I think as long as it's 7, 8, that's good enough. So once I started that, to be honest, everything was fine. Everything went well. So all the indigestion I was experiencing, it actually stopped.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, especially when it comes to eating breakfast. That one is very, very important. I could remember some years ago, I don't really give attention to what I take in the morning. It was like taking breakfast meant nothing to me then. I used to take my first meal around 1 p.m.
Wow.
Because I was actually more concerned about my work. I will rush to the office. My clients are waiting for me already. The next thing I will, start attending to them while on empty stomach. I'll be having headaches, some dizziness, but I didn't really think about, what's actually causing all those things. But as time goes on, I have to ask myself certain things, some question Pauline, maybe you need to know, the appropriate diet that you need to take and the timing, just as you said. So I was like, why don't you give your breakfast a priority other than any other meals? So I decided to take my breakfast 7:30 or 8:30 a.m. And when I do that, actually, it helps a lot. I later found out that doing that has changed my body system, and I started feeling stronger, and those headaches and the dizziness that I used to feel in the morning wasn't there anymore.
You didn't have ulcer or any heartburn?
No.
Wow.
Maybe I was lucky.
You were very lucky, to be honest. I have this perception that if you value your body, that means you value whatever goes into your system.
Yes.
But as long as you don't value your body, that means you don't value whatever comes into your system. And that's why you find out that those people that usually take all sort of things and start affecting their lungs and whatever, kidney, whatever, I feel it's like they don't value their body. And that's why they eat anyhow or drink anyhow. And you know, it's been said, studies have shown that your kidneys are like the police that guards and govern your system. So once that's affected, that means something is, in fact, everything is wrong with your entire body. So I think we must actually give attention to what we eat,
when we eat,
how we eat. Very important.
It's very important.